let's do a fall haul, shall we? Not too much though, not too much. I really didn't pick up a lot of things, but you know, when things happen, you know the story. Sometimes I can't resist. But I only have a few fragrances. I didn't do too bad, okay? And exactly, Train. I feel like I did a little something with my purchases. But if you're new here, hey, I'm Chi Chi and I talk about all things lavish but logical. So if that's your sort of thing, go ahead, subscribe, make some friends in the comment section, and follow me wherever I am off this platform. Dior and Makari hate to see me coming, okay? I am still on my Makari Dior journey of like just really getting a bunch of Dior fragrances, and this is no different, right? This is the Cachemire. The Cashmere. Yeah, I think when I went to Chicago, the sales associate said that this was going to be discontinued. So I was just like, let me go ahead and try to find this bottle. Found a lovely seller, got me the bottle. This is a beautiful tea scent. I really have not worn a lot of tea scents, but I know I really, really enjoy it because generally speaking, I'm just a tea lover. I don't drink coffee. If you guys didn't know that, I hate coffee. The taste, the smell. Oh my God. And if somebody's making it or talking to me with coffee breath, child, just know I'm talking shit about you in my head. But smelling this, oh my gosh. I have to like savor the moment. It's a fresh, white tea, like goodness. It just smells so clean. I know sometimes when it comes to tea fragrances, they come off as like bathroom cleaner. I'll be the one to say it. Sometimes it does remind you of a cleaner. Oh well. Oh well, at least the girl is clean. But this was one of those like really good hot weather fragrances. And I was just like, yeah, I really want this one. Like, I feel like my Dior search is, you know, nearing the end of the road. I only have like a handful more of Dior fragrances that I'm trying to get my hands on. But I'm very happy with this one. Really, really happy. And I love it. Speaking of Dior, okay, I love you guys, all right? We have such a great community here because we exchange, right? So one of my lovely subscribers, I'm not going to put your name out there because I don't be doing all that, but one of, you know who you are. She contacted me and said, hey, I know that you're, you know, exploring the Dior collection. Have you tried this fragrance? And I said, no. I think I mentioned it, and she said, actually, that fragrance is only sold in the Dior Spas. She was like, but I'm happy to send you a sample of it. And I said, say less. She said, I think you'll like it. So she sent me Cheval Blanc, white horse in French. So Cheval Blanc is absolutely amazing. I don't even want to spray it. I don't want to spray it because I'm going to get mad. Frick it, let's get mad on camera. Damn it. Clean, powdery, musky goodness. Oh, I'm so mad. I sent her a whole email, an angry email, like, how dare you send me this? Appreciate it. But how dare you send me this? And it's only sold in Paris. Like, I mean, she might have a hookup. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, okay? It's troubling times, okay? But I'm just like, oh my God, I really want this. I really want this. And I know that Oud in Order on TikTok, I know I've mentioned her a couple of times. She has a fabulous Dior collection, and she has this fragrance. And I remember asking her, like, what does this smell like? And it's, again, she said it's powdery, it's musky, it's clean. And I was just like, oh, you guys are killing me. But the only thing is, it comes in that big bottle. And y'all know I'm a size queen. So I'm like, shit. Like, it's going to throw off my collection. But I know I need this fragrance. I know I need it. I know I need it. It smells so like soft and feminine and just... I'm going to literally babysit this until I get a fill bottle. Like, oh my gosh. Like, why would y'all even do this to me? Like, y'all know I am easily impressionable. But yes, this wasn't a full bottle presentation right now, but when you guys do send me things, I really do appreciate it. And you're like, hey, like, I think you would like something like this. Like, that's what the P.O. box is for. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not for you guys to send me anything. Whoa. No, it's not for that. It's for PR that I don't get. I'm trying to manifest, okay? And that's why I've had that P.O. box. Like, if y'all want to send me stuff, I'm not asking for anyone to send me anything. I'll never ask you to send me anything. But that one, thank you so much, because now I am obsessed. And I gotta figure out how to get that in my collection. So thank you. Moving on to something that I did want. Is Initio. Okay, so I have been going back and forth on whether or not I wanted this fragrance or Narcotic Delight. And I did get a 5 ml travel bottle of Narcotic Delight from, I think, when I ordered Valaya or something. One of those Parfums de Marly's. And I was just like, I sprayed it and I was just like, I don't know, the tobacco, as of late, y'all know tobacco has not been agreeing with me on my skin. And I'm like so upset because literally almost all of my tobacco fragrances right now, I don't like them. I don't like them. So I was like, this one is going to be easy. I'm going to go Addictive Vibrations. Now, I feel like a lot of people really don't talk about this. I feel like it has been gaining in popularity, at least on TikTok, okay? And I'm like, okay, I've been wanting this fragrance for a while now. So I was just like, I think I want to buy it now because people, you know how social media goes. It's like once people start talking about shit, and then you can't find it. Like, granted, you can find this, but this is one of the unsung heroes of the Initio line. And it's just like, I just didn't want to get caught up in the rapture. You know what I'm saying? But main notes with this one, apple. Apples and honey. It screams fall for me. And I feel like I don't have a ton of apple scents or honey scents either. So I was like, I feel like this will be a nice addition, you know, a little bit of variety in my collection. I'm not buying the same stuff. Like, it smells a little different around these parts, you know? But I will be layering this with KAYALI's Eden Apple. Is that what it's called? Eden Juicy Apple. There we go. I already know that's what the plan was for this one, but I like it. It's a beautiful, like, fall fragrance, like early fall. The leaves are turning and, you know, you got a sweater on, but not really necessarily a big jacket or anything like that. I really just enjoyed this fragrance. I was just like, and I remember like every time I would go into Bloomingdale's, I'll take that long behind walk to Bloomingdale's. If you're from Jersey and go to Short Hills Mall, the trek from Neiman Marcus to Bloomingdale's, oh, okay, damn. But every time I would go up in there, I would grab this fragrance and I'd just be like, fuck, I really like this. I really, really like this. And not a lot of people actually talk about it. So that's why I was like, yeah, I think she's going to come home with me now. Like, after all of these years, after all this time, baby, you're home. And I'm going to fully enjoy her, especially this month. 1000%. I kind of want to go apple picking. If I go apple picking, Like, I've never done that, at least in my adult years, but this will definitely be my fragrance if I do that. Very, very excited for this fragrance because this is my first fragrance from this line in this brand. I got my first fragrance, Dubois. What is it, you may ask? I got, any guesses? Any guesses? Now I understand this little flat part. Makes it totally easy to take this out the box. But guesses? Guesses? Anyone guesses? I got Sirene. I finally got this. I got this during one of the fragrance girlies weekend with So Avant-Garde, where you can get like 30% off. So I was like, you know what, let me hop on that. You know, mama likes to save a little bit of money. However, when I got this, I was confuzzled because I was like, hold on, why are you not the 100 ml bottle? I could have swore this was 100 ml. And I looked back and I was like, oh, you're only a 75. Okay. So I was just like a little disappointed. I was freaking out. Girl, you should have saw me. I was like, I know I didn't order no 50 ml bottle. You didn't. You ordered 75. But I have been wanting this fragrance for a while as well. And I kind of went, oh my God. Yes. I kind of went back and forth with this one when I was making the fragrance. Child, could you imagine? When I was making my purchase, I was going back and forth because, as some of you may know, the new one came out, I guess the intense version of this, and I have yet to smell it either. So I was just like, do I wait and go smell the new one or just rock out with this one because this is what I've wanted? And I just was like, you know what? This is the one I've wanted. And I just had to have it. And y'all know that Oud has been having a moment this year for me. This is basically a cherry oud fragrance. Who would have thought? Cherry oud and incense. Basically this. It's very sexy. I love this fragrance. It's just like, it's something a little bit more elegant and refined from the cherries that I do have in my collection currently. Not too overpowering. You know, sometimes people like to put a little like extra woodiness or more tobacco when it comes to cherries. But the oud incense combination, I don't know, it's something about this one that makes me smile. It makes me enjoy. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's so beautiful. Like, I wish I would have gotten it earlier, but also I'm just like, fuck it. You're just going to enjoy it when you can. Like, it wasn't going away. Not that I know of. It's not going away. Either way, I have my bottle. I don't know about y'all, but I have my bottle. It smells so good. Oh my God, it smells so freaking good. I'm so happy with this. Like, I'm just like, and it's pink. Look at me being a pink girl. Could you imagine? Like, I was like, oh, little pink punks. When did I start liking pink fragrances? I don't know how we got here, but alas, we're here. And my final fragrance, I kind of feel bad for showing off because this one is definitely a show off fragrance. But our good sis, Fumi Monet, needed to sell out her fragrance so she could finally launch her fragrance with in Sephora. So I ended up getting Exalte. And like, she had a bunch of bundle sales, you know, buy the one, buy the two, buy the three. And judging by the dent I have already created, I should have bought more. I should have bought more, and I feel bad for even showing these because you can't get them. This is forever discontinued. And this one actually feels like a forever because this was with a completely different company. I have Exalte and I hate to admit that I really, really enjoy this fragrance. I wore it this past weekend and I was just like, damn, like I need to slow down. I need to slow down. Like this is only a 30 ml bottle and it shouldn't be looking like this. It should not. And I have my little backup bottle here because I foolishly only got 2 bottles. I was like, I don't think I'll need 3. Let me not. What up? I should have got the fucking 3-pack. I really should have. But yeah, you know, you live and you learn. I